We've avoided kind of commenting on this controversy because it's boring and dumb.
And mainly, we don't know anything about it.
Well, I've been studying up
Yes.
because, and I kind of decided yesterday I'm gonna start being interested.
Right.
Now, if you've been under a rock, you may not know that the new Doctor Who, the 13th Doctor Who, has been announced.
It's the 13th.
Yeah, 13th. This franchise has been going for 4 decades, nearly 50 years.
Wow.
Well into 4 decades.
Yeah.
And for the first time in 4 decades, a woman has
Yes.
been announced as the new Doctor Who.
Yeah.
And if you believe all the articles, there was a massive uproar
A
about it.
huge backlash.
Lots and lots of sad man babies
Yes.
saying that, we're losing something iconic and
Yeah.
it's just a terrible decision. But then yesterday, one of the old Doctor Who's, Peter Davison, who played the character for 3 seasons in the early 80s, he also jumped on top of the on top of the woman who's being cast.
Yeah.
And he said that it's a shame that boys are losing a male role model.
Yeah, mate, we only had that.
Yeah, you're right.
We
I mean,
only
I'm
had
tired.
one role model.
You must feel, as a heterosexual white male, so
Mate,
underrepresented
I never have a voice.
in the media.
No one ever listens.
You don't get any superheroes.
bullshit.
You got no one to look up to.
Yep.
And now they've finally
mate.
just taken away
Oh,
your
tell me about it.
last beacon,
I've got a tear in my
the
eye.
last bastion for you to look up to.
Next thing,
Oh.
they'll make Jesus a woman.
Oh my God! Stop it. So this, and when I heard this, I'm like, "Shut your face, Doctor Who,
Oh,
old
shut up,
80s
Doctor Who.
Who."
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you're not helping. And so then I went and did a bit of digging around, and I found out that the outgoing showrunner, now he's in charge of everything, all the scripts and everything, and he's
Yes.
come out and he said, you know what? 80% of the hardcore fan base are wrapped with this
Yes,
decision.
of course they are.
And this is a big negative media beat up, and there's been a few kind of, right on the fringes people, and Twitter, as we know, is not the place to go for sunshine
mate,
and light.
No.
Twitter's a cesspit of hatred.
Yes.
It is a pit of spiders.
140 characters of bullcrap.
It's just
That's
where
all it
people
is.
go to whinge
Yeah.
and also degrade celebrities to complain about the airline.
That's where I go.
Pretty
I
much.
go there to whinge all the time.
Or call out a Telstra or Optus situation.
Yes.
But what I've been looking, and I'm like, this casting, first of all, Doctor Who is brilliant. And what I didn't know, Doctor Who doesn't have a gun. Doctor Who travels around in the TARDIS,
Yeah.
and he just helps people and
Yes.
saves lives, right? But he never actually, there's no guns involved in this show, which is a good thing. But also, I just think casting a girl as a hero like this, it just sends a really powerful message about who you can be.
Yes.
And up until this point, it's always been, weird white dudes doing
Yes.
it. And also, I just think changing the old patterns, it's so important to help us move forward. And
Yeah,
if we
correct.
and you know what would have been better? A person of colour. Or,
Yeah.
And I know her sidekick in the TARDIS is a lesbian who is a person of colour, so that's
Right.
another step
Brilliant.
forward. We don't know how long she'll stay for.
Sure.
But I just think...
Because I don't know a lot about the Doctor, right? But I think it's just the same person.
Yeah.
It's the same person
Yeah.
for the last 4 decades.
Different actors.
And just in different bodies.
Yeah.
So it's no big deal.
Yeah.
It's still the Doctor.
And it's intergalactic time travel, and why shouldn't women be involved in that?
Yeah.
And I just think with the success of Wonder Woman and
Yes.
Hidden Figures,
Yes.
and how all these girls are now feeling like they're represented, if you've got a daughter or a mum or a sister,
Yep.
don't you want them feeling empowered and like they can be a hero as well and not look to be saved by a man, but in fact save
Yep.
themselves?
I don't think my mum would give a rat's ass about the Doctor, but I agree with
But
your
if
point.
your mum wanted to be
Yeah.
a hero,
Oh, she is, though.
yeah, she is.
She makes
She's
a good dinner.
Wow. Did you just reduce your mother down to making a good dinner? Did you just pretty much really rewind everything I just said? No. I'm glad. That's so good. Fantastic. So if you shut up, if you are whinging about Doctor
Yeah,
Who being a
lock
man,
it down.
shut your
Sure.
stupid face and move on. That's all I have to say about that.